Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday morning and we're gonna vlog today, do a little day in the life type of video. Just got home from bringing Macy and Matt into school and now we are settled at home for most of the day until we need to run and pick them up and bring them all of the places. But we're getting some things done around the house and just thought I would take you along with me today. I've kind of gotten into a little bit of a routine where I will vlog on Mondays if you haven't noticed lately, and then I always have a day in the life video posted on my channel on Wednesdays. So it's going well. You'll have to let me know if you like watching these types of videos. I love to do them. It's really fun to watch the twins when I am going back and editing. They're so cute. So anyways, we are at home today. I started working on a big project. Well, I don't want to say it's a big project because it is fairly easy to do. It's just a matter of actually doing it. It's something that I have been putting off and I'm finally getting it done. And it's changing the outlets. So all of the outlets in our house are like that. It's like an ivory, but they're coming off more like yellowish toned just now that I've painted everything white and gray. So I've been meaning to do this for a while, just changing them all out to the bright white. And so my dad was here over the weekend. He showed me what to do and I kind of got started with all of that. Made multiple Menards runs yesterday to get all of the correct like outlets and covers that I need, because you need different ones for different types of light switches, and I've kind of started that. So I want to try to finish as much as I can of switching out outlets today, which does not sound very exciting to you, I'm sure, but to me it just feels so good to get that done. And a lot of my videos where I do like room tours and things like that, people are always like, you need to change the outlets, and I'm like, yes, I know, I need to do it. So I'm finally doing it today. This is what they look like now, or before, I should say, like the yellowish. You just see they just don't look very nice with all of like the white and things like that. So I'm switching everything to white. I got started out here in the entryway yesterday. So I got these two done. And then the ones that were really bothering me were the ones in the playroom and office, especially on the board and batten. They looked so bad. So these were actually the first ones. I'm like, Dad, please show me how to do this because I really cannot deal with it anymore. So I switched those out immediately. So I still have a lot of them to go. I did that outlet, and then I still have like all of the outlets that are tucked behind furniture to do, and then all of them in the kitchen. You can probably hear the twins out watching Blippi right now. They're just finishing up their breakfast, and then we will do some playtime as well. But it's not hard to do the outlets. It's just it's time consuming, and you got to know what you're doing to do it. So very grateful that he was able to show me. He said he actually took a class at nights way long ago, like a college class on like electrical work, and it just has helped him out so much in his life. So I'm just glad that he could teach me how to do that. So it's not hard. It's just a matter of doing it and moving things so you can get to all of the outlets that you need to do it. So I run downstairs, I turn the circuit breaker off for that particular area. I have to figure that all out too. Run upstairs, do my changes, and then I go and turn the circuit breaker back on and then come back up and test it before I move to the next one. So it's a lot of up and down, a lot of work. I'm probably about 40% done, I would say, with the main floor. So my goal today is to finish all of that, because we have more projects coming. I just took a seat here by the front door to show you the other projects. So this weekend, we are going to be switching out these floors for some vinyl plank flooring. My husband and I are going to do it. I picked up these samples at Menards. They're actually on sale this week, so perfect timing to do it. These were the two that I was really drawn to in the store that I liked, and there's really not much to say about them. Waterproof. These have a little bit of texture to them, which I kind of like. Not a ton where like stuff's gonna get stuck in it, but it just has, it's not like completely smooth, if you know what I mean. So these were the two that I picked up. I already know which one I want to do, and this one I think is gonna be just a little bit too dark. I think we're gonna do this one out here. It's gonna be really nice. But right now we have like some sort of laminate floor. The color is like more of a golden oak. I really wanna do more of this color, I think. I think it'll match a lot better and just look so nice. And it should be fairly inexpensive. So we're gonna vlog this weekend when we do it. So stay tuned for that, but you'll have to let me know if you have done this type of project in your house before. I think eventually, if it works out well and is pretty easy, we'll end up doing it in our bathrooms too. But yeah, this is the one I'm leaning towards, and we haven't quite decided if we want to take out this flooring or just do it over the top. I was just kind of playing around with things by our door to see if they would open, if we just went over top, and they would. So we'll just have to see. Stay tuned for that vlog coming soon, but I am so excited about this. Basically tying up loose ends, doing all the outlets today so we can focus on the floor here. And then I'm also going to be starting painting later this week upstairs. So the projects are starting up again. I stopped painting, oh my gosh, it's probably been a good month or two, and I haven't quite had like the motivation to start up again. I just need to do it though. I really just need to do it. I've been so busy with like fall decor and all of that. And now I feel like we're at a good point for a little while now where I can actually focus back on the project. So we're gonna be switching outlets, I'm gonna be painting upstairs, also hopefully going to get this floor done this weekend, and then probably the last thing I wanna do, who knows when, is to change that light fixture in the living room. It's a high vaulted ceiling, so I'm just not sure how we're going to get up there. I've already found the light fixture I like, but that's probably the final thing for the main floor before we can move to the basement. Like, I just have things on my list that I want to do before we move downstairs and start the next thing.
I want
you want a roller too?
Yeah.
Okay. I have these guys all set up for Play-Doh, although our Play-Doh is kind of dry. Don't tell them that, but it's not the best Play-Doh in the world. You want to use that?
No.
Oh, we're fighting over the roller?
My leg make a lion.
You're making a lion?
Yeah. I'm like cake monster.
Oh, a cookie monster?
No, A.
You're making A?
Yes, I make claws.
Oh.
Now I make tornado.
Tornadoes?
Yes. I'm much stomach. I paper my my brother.
I'm using my headlamp to show you what I was doing, but I switched out all of these now to the white. This one's a little bit different because you can turn it on a couple of different places in our home. So now I just need to put the switch plate on, and this one's, hey, that one is done.
I got ABCs.
Yep, say the ABCs. Which letters do you see? A, B for buzz, C,
C,
D, D for dinosaur.
Look, big guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's big guy.
We came upstairs for a little bit. I have the robot vacuum going to clean up all of the Play-Doh that they left on the floor, but I finished all of like the light switch outlets. Now I just have to do the actual like plug-in ones. I don't know if that's the right wording, but I have to do those, but I'm gonna wait till they go down for a nap just because it's just easier as I'm moving everything around. But yeah, everything works. I checked it all and all is good. I always am like, please work, please work. I say a little prayer before I turn the lights on. So definitely progress, but it's slow, you know, when you have kiddos home. So we're just reading, aren't we? And I can hear Ethan getting into trouble. Boys are in the room now and I'm just laying here, which is very rare for me, but I'm trying to strategize what I want to do the rest of the day. It's actually one of the nice days, the nicest day of the week, really. It is 75, but it is so hot and like muggy. It's just like thick humidity outside and it's really wet. So it's not drying, it's just, I don't know, it must have rained overnight. So I don't know if we'll get outside or not, because when it's humid like this and wet, the bugs are so bad and I just don't want the boys to get all bit up and all of that. So we might end up just staying inside today, but it's literally probably the last nice day in the 70s that we have for a while. The temperatures around here They're supposed to be in the 40s and 50s from here on out. I think maybe some low 60s, but it's definitely cooled off around here. It's nice. And then I also saw on Facebook that they're projecting snow in the first 2 weeks of October here, which is nuts. It's not out of the question. It's happened before, but I haven't even had snow on my mind yet. I'm just like ready for all the leaves to fall and to do all that fall fun stuff outside. So I don't know, we'll see, but I need to get outside with my husband one of these nights and just trim some of our landscaping down and start prepping for winter. Lots of activity going on our block right now, like people blowing out their sprinklers for winter so the pipes don't freeze or whatever, or the lines. I don't think they're pipes, they're lines. And then just power washing, all kinds of stuff, prepping for the cold weather here is going on. It's kind of fun though to see activity going on. Otherwise it's pretty quiet around here when all the kids are in school. Oh, be careful. You okay back there? Oh my. I cannot make this stuff up, my friends. Oh no, stop, my friend. Picking up a lot of friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone. One of my favorite parts about putting away dishes is this cabinet right here. Just all of the fun colors. They just make me so happy. I always tell myself, I'm like, no matter how much I get into farmhouse and neutral decor, I will always have my Fiesta dishes. It's about that time where I need to figure out what we're going to have for lunch though. It's 11 o'clock. We'll typically eat about 11:45-ish. If you hear my vacuum going back there. It is what it is. It's dirty in there. It needs to be vacuumed. But I don't know what we're gonna have for lunch. My husband smoked a pork loin over the weekend, so we have a bunch of pulled pork that we'll probably have for dinner on sandwiches. I don't wanna get sick of it, so I'm trying to think of something else we can have for lunch. I don't know. We might just do like a snacky lunch, like a fruit, a vegetable, some cheese, some crackers, stuff like that. The boys love that. I don't really make them big elaborate lunches just because they don't like it. So we just stick to basic lunches here. I ended up doing something completely different for lunch. I decided I wanted a chicken sandwich, so I got the air fryer out and then pulled out a couple of chicken nuggets for each of the boys. Are you hungry?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do chicken nuggets, some veggie straws, and then some pears that I sliced up with some blueberries. You're crazy! We're looking for him.
When we first started out, with our flaws to care about, we were both young and sure. No, we're not, no, we're not. What did I say you should worry about? You should worry about all of me. What did I say you should care about? You should care about what you see.
I have been working nonstop for like probably a little over 2 hours now on outlets. My fingers are killing me. I've showed them who's boss, clearly. I've replaced quite a few of them, but I have not got all of them done. So, of course, the one I'm like, I'm gonna do one more, then I need to go pick up the kids from school and wake up the boys. And of course the screw is stripped, so I've been like working way longer than I need to on one outlet, so I'm gonna have to come back after I pick them up and finish the last one. But I will pretty much have the whole kitchen done, the whole office, and then I just have a few like behind the sectional I need to do and behind the piano. So I don't know if I'll end up doing those today or if I'll save them for tomorrow to finish. But I've made a lot of progress. I'm actually like starting to sweat here. You wouldn't think that would be hard work, but it is. And like I said, my fingers, they just hurt so bad. It cooled off out here now. It's 59. It went from like 77 to 59. Now the cool weather begins. Thank you so much for your help, little buddy. You making my heart happy?
Mama's still going.
Should we get more?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do a white one.
Yes. I think the cooler weather is officially here. Like, it's kind of misty out too. It's just kind of a yucky, cloudy day.
Mama, can go.
Oh. Uh-oh. Did mommy, oh, you're spilling. There you go. Madden and his friend are catching bugs. Macy has to read. She reads 20 minutes every day, so she's inside doing that quick. Are you an elephant?
No.
Other flowers, over here now. This side, please.
I'll try.
Oh, you're missing. There she is, reading away, my little bookworm. So I rarely see her on Mondays because she's busy with reading and school and gymnastics. Madden's home, in case you didn't hear him. Holy cow, that's loud. We have so much pulled pork still left, so we'll be eating that probably tomorrow as well. But I had Googled like recipes on what to use with leftover, I'm drawing a blank here, pork. And one of them was Cuban sandwich, or like an inspired Cuban sandwich. So I already had the bread, I actually needed to use it up. So I just put some butter on. I'm gonna broil it in the oven with some of the pulled pork. And then I just have pepper jack. They said to use, I think, Swiss cheese and pickles, but I don't have those. So I'm gonna do some cheese, and I think the recipe said to add mustard too, but my hubby doesn't like mustard, so I'll add that after I cook this and give him his piece. So I'm gonna put some cheese on this and stick it in the oven. I know I could totally freeze some of that shredded or pulled pork, but I feel like I've done that before with good intentions of eating it, and then it just ends up sitting in our freezer for way too long, and then we never eat it. So I might search tonight for extra or other recipes that I can use some of this for, like a soup or something like that. So if you have any ideas or recipes that you use extra pulled pork with, let me know. This actually looks really good. Yeah, that does look pretty good.
Cars.
Cars?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Mommy.
That's awesome. Good job. Okay. We just finished up dinner. This living room has looked like this for the entire day. But we're gonna pick it up. One thing I cannot do is leave this out overnight, because yeah, it just gives me anxiety in the mornings coming down and seeing a mess out here. So we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna go do baths, aren't we?
No bubbles hurt my butt.
Bubbles hurt your butt?
Yes.
Okay, no bubbles tonight. Dinner was just okay. It was kind of a little dry, so it wasn't our favorite by any means, but we ate it, so. And I think we'll survive too. But our lights are working out here. Outlets seem to be going well, so I'm really excited about that. I'm kind of over it though, but I'm gonna try to probably just finish them tomorrow morning. I don't know, there's like 3 left I need to do, and I'm like, I just need to do it before I can move on. So I'll probably finish that up tomorrow, but it's definitely one of those things where you don't see like a big difference, but it's a small detail that you need to do. So I'm glad I did it. I put it off for way too long. So anyways, we're gonna clean this up and head up for baths, and Madden's outside playing with Dad right now. I think they're playing catch, so he'll come in and do baths. Macy will come home from gymnastics very soon, in the next probably 20 minutes, and she'll jump in the shower. We're gonna call it a night. We have some Monday Night Football on. Mama? But little fun fact, Okay, go get ready for bath. I am in 2 fantasy football leagues. 2 fantasy football leagues, so I just truly enjoy watching football. So, we're gonna watch the football and call it a night. They're getting crazy now. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you like watching these day in the life vlogs, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.